Alright guys, welcome back, and I'm here to give you the review video of my Craftsman T100. Had it for about 8 months now, and it's been a great little lawnmower. Everything I've done with it so far, it's performed really well. I know a lot of you guys wanted to know what the update was with the mower, and I don't have any complaints. I did end up getting a nail in one of these tires back here, and I was able to patch it. And I mean, it only holds 8 pounds of pressure, so I don't have any issues with leaks. The other issue I had was I left the key on for 2 weeks, and when I came out to start it, it was dead. But I just jump it off, and it fires right up. I should probably put the battery on a charger and try and get the charge back in it, but I've been putting it off for a while. The lawnmower itself, though, it's been great. As you can see, it's like it got really dirty everywhere. I got grease and oil and grass. I've probably done about 15 or 20 cuts with it since I've had it. And then during the wintertime, I don't know if you guys saw the first video, during the wintertime I had this installed when I bought the mower, and it worked great. I shut the valve off, I let it idle until it ran out of fuel, and then when it came time to fire it up for the spring here a couple weeks ago, turned the fuel back on, and it cranked up within 5 seconds of turning it over, as it had to fill the fuel bowl back up. I do see a couple rust spots down in here. I don't know if you guys can pick that up. But yeah, that's just, I mean, the muffler gets hot, it's gonna do that. I do want to try and pressure wash this thing today and get it cleaned up. Got some shine and put some shine on her and get her looking brand new again, because I mean, it is it's not a cheap, well, it is a cheap mower, but it's not, a cheap thing to purchase. I think, I don't remember how much I paid, between $1,300 or $1,500, something like that I paid for it. So I want to clean it up and keep it looking good so I could have it for a few years. My coworker has his lawnmower. It's an old snapper. I don't know if it's made by Craftsman too, but he calls it a snapper mower. And he's had his for, I think he said, over 15 years. And he does no maintenance. I'm pretty sure he doesn't, because I know him. But I want to try and clean it up and make it look good. Sorry, I got everything cleaned up. Not the mower, but I got the yard cleaned up a little bit. I know it looked a mess about 5 seconds ago, but I got the pressure washer set up. If you guys happen to have one of these older Ryobi units from about 2017, I don't know what the new ones do, but that thing is a trooper. I've left it out, left it everywhere, and every time it fires up, doesn't leak anything. I do have to disconnect the little tube right here, otherwise, I guess I just fully deleted it. But yeah, if I put soap in there and I try to use the soap, it works. But if I don't want the soap, then it doesn't really have a turn off. So you kind of just got to be careful with that. But back to the mower. A lot of you guys have your fancy cars with your air ducts cooling everything off in your engine bay. Well, guess what? My lawnmower does too. So I'll see you on the strip. We'll race. This thing hits a total of maybe 7. I'm not sure. I have to look that up. Maybe 7 miles per hour. And another good review tip is this hole right here in my backyard. I was trying to cut the grass down. Don't mind my boat stuff. I was trying to cut the grass down right here, and what happened was the left wheel got into the water and the right wheel stayed on the solid surface. Well, it turns into a one-wheel drive lawnmower real quick, and I ended up having to get some tie straps and tie it onto this tree right here, and pretty much ratchet strap my way out of this hole, because I tried for the life of me to push it and I couldn't get this thing to budge. I ended up like having it all the way, like the whole deck was under the water and everything. So yeah, if you have a yard with a lot of soft spots, just be wary of that. She will get stuck on you. But yeah, let me get you guys set up here and we'll do a time lapse of the pressure washing. Alright guys, she is all washed up. I'll try not to say alright guys so many times in my future videos, but as of right now I'm still new and learning how to talk behind the camera or in front of the camera. And yeah, it takes some time. But she looks pretty clean. There's some scuff marks from my boots riding back there, and then for me getting on and off. Overall, it cleaned up pretty good. The deck, you know, that gets a lot of beating from all the grass, so that's not going to get perfect. I did notice water gets in the lenses right there, but I think it'll be all right. And I also did see this channel right here. Now this lawnmower doesn't stay outside; it stays in a covered deck, and somehow it still is getting rust right there. So I might see about maybe somewhat proactively treating that in the future. But here's that plug I was talking about having to put in. For some reason I was having a hard time pushing the plug all the way in, so I just put it in until the air stopped leaking and called it a day. It's not like it goes more than 6 miles an hour. I do want to say one thing. I hooked this mower up from right here to the back of my daily truck. It's a little, I think it's a 94 Ford Ranger, and I had to do an engine swap, and I used it to pull it up my driveway. So I used a ratchet strap, put one end on there and the other end on the front of the truck. And this thing, without any issues, I mean, it pulled it right up my driveway. My driveway's got a decent little steep to it. So, I mean, that's the little, I think it's an 11.5. Yeah, 11.5, 344cc engine's got a little bit of torque to it. Someone commented on their belt being melted off. Mine does have some heat spots on it. I guess that's heat spots. I don't know, some black spots on it, but as I said, I haven't had any issues with it. It's just sloppy right now because nothing's engaged. But alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys leave comments below on anything I might have left out on this video that you want to know of. I read through the comments earlier and tried to answer whatever questions I saw that popped up. You guys have been great commenting, because that was my first video that I ever did, and it actually has a pretty decent amount of views. So make sure you guys stay tuned. I've got a couple builds in progress. The Datsun that I started last year that I had to stop for, well, I started school again, so I stopped because of that. But I'm going to be getting back on the Datsun within the next couple weeks. I've got my 20-foot, I forgot what brand it is. It's been so long since I've been working on it. I've got my 20-foot center console boat. No, it's not a center console. Jeez, it's been a minute. What is that boat? I wish it was a yellowfin. Whatever my boat is, I'll be working on that again. I know it's like a 19 or a 20-footer with a 140 Mercruiser that I swapped into it. I just got to finish up doing some odds and ends on it, and then put a full interior in it and take it out in the water. I've also got my Ranger that I just did an engine swap. I was going to make videos on it, but I didn't feel like doing it. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff coming in the future, so if you guys want to watch some pretty laid back content and you know, leave some comments, we could have some talks. But appreciate you guys. Bye.